I hope you're having a good day. If you need to get started working out for the first time or just getting back into the flow of working out, I have a few workouts for you. Now today I'm focusing on the first of 2 weekly workouts that I'm going to put out over the next few weeks. Today's workout's going to be a total body workout, and it's going to consist of 6 exercises with only 2 sets per exercise. So again, since you're starting out to work out again, we're going to keep it simple with these 2 sets. We're going to have 12 to 15 reps and a 60 to 90 second rest period. So make sure you take full advantage of the rest period because these are crucial when trying to gain lean muscle down the road. So during the workout today, we want to focus on a steady and controlled tempo when we're moving the weights. So when you grab a weight, remember to get a lighter weight than you may think you need because you're probably going to need that starting out. And again, don't worry about how much weight it is. As you progress over the next few weeks, you can definitely increase the weight, and you probably will. And you can also add a 3rd set if you feel ready. So just be smart and safe during your workout. On today's workout, I'm going to give an introduction to each exercise, and I'm going to follow that up with actually walking through the 2 sets of each exercise with you. So I'll include the chapter links so you can easily skip through and jump to certain exercises if you need to, just to follow along. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's get to work and have fun. So after you complete some sort of workout, just dynamic movements, whether it's riding a bike, kind of walking around, make sure your legs and you're kind of loose and stretched out a little bit. You don't have to actually stretch, just kind of move around. And we're going to start with lunges with leg balance. So you can do this standing in place, or as I prefer, I like to go back and forth throughout the whole gym. So I'll go forward and then back. So just first off, standing in place. So we're going to do a typical lunge. So you can just lunge back if you're doing it this way. And then from there, I'm going to bring my leg up for the leg balance portion. Now don't worry about it too much since we're beginning. We're not doing weights, we're just doing body weight. If you progress to weights, that's fine. And also when you're doing the lunge, if you can only go this far, go that far. It's perfectly fine. Over time, your mobility will get better. So just fall back. And when you come up, you don't have to bring the leg all the way up. If you're just hold the leg off the ground to start, and the better you get with it, more comfortable, you can bring your leg up. So as you bring your leg up, you're bracing your core in order to not fall over. It's okay if you fall over, just reset and stay safe through the movement. So stationary, I'm just gonna drop back, do the lunge, shoulders kind of back. I like to hold almost like I'm holding dumbbells, and I'll come up right here. Just raise the leg. If you're doing it stationary, you want to do 10 reps on each side first. Now if you're doing it the other way, say walking, so I typically like to do, like we're doing 10 reps here. When I walk, I'll do the lunge, I'll come up with a balance. I like to step forward and go in with my movement and step forward and so forth. Now you don't have to do that. If you're more comfortable stepping forward, knee up, reset. If you tend to fall over, you can reset right here. Go up, reset, and then I can go to the, well, let me do the other leg. Go up, reset. So it's however you prefer it. So, and I would turn around and do the same thing going back. So just keep your shoulders back, brace your core when you're going up, and just a nice controlled pace. If you feel uncomfortable, just slow down and reset. And like I said, you don't have to go all the way in. Just go to where you're comfortable starting out and you'll be good to go. So I'm gonna start the first set here. I'm not gonna talk too much, just do the movement. One thing I do wanna note, as you step out, I try to lightly touch the knee or not even touch the knee as I do the lunge, and then I go about my business. So I'll be quiet and just finish the set here. once I get there, I will turn around and do the rest of the reps. So depending of how big your workspace is, will depend. So sometimes you do have to do it stationary just because you don't have room. And if I miss a number here because I'm sitting here talking, I'm sorry. So we'll try to get through, roughly I did 3 there, 3 back. So I'm gonna do, I've got 4 more reps is what I'll do. And this would make my final 10th. I may have missed one in there just because I was talking, but so that's set 1 right there. Now I'm gonna start with set number 2 here. So I'm gonna do 10 reps and Mike kind of cut out last time. So one thing that I wanna talk about is when I go down, I tend to try to not touch my knee or lightly touch my knee and then I go up. So just follow that. And like I said, just nice steady pace. Stay comfortable. Sometimes you'll hit your knee, that's okay. Just keep going. So I'm gonna do 10 reps each side. If you fall over, it's okay. That's part of the balance. I fall over every now and then, but that's where you get better. So regardless if you're using weights or not, just keep going. But you don't want to get ahead of yourself and just fall forward. So just kind of pause at the center and then slowly go down. Like I kind of fell there a little bit to the side. That's okay, it happens to all of us. So we're going for, like I said earlier, 10 reps of each leg. And I've been doing a horrible job of actual counting my reps here, but just take it as a demonstration to show you a few extra reps. So I'll do one more rep and we'll just call it quits. But for you, you're gonna do 10 reps. If you can only do 7 or 8, do that. So that's set number 2 of the lunges. We're gonna do dumbbell incline press today. If you don't have an incline press, just do a chest press, or you can replace this with push-ups as well. So whatever you prefer. Just want to show this a little bit to the camera. I like an angle about like this, about 30 degrees. So I like 30 to 45 degree angles. I don't like it too high because you work more on your shoulders. So I incorporate the incline press with a lot of my movements, helps work the upper chest. It's just a good overall movement, so I mix it in a good bit with regular press. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a light weight. Here we're gonna do more than 10 reps. We're actually gonna do 12 to 15 reps. So the rest of the exercises, other than your legs, we're gonna do 12 to 15 reps. And just do them nice and slow and controlled so that you get, just kind of your muscles used to lifting weights, especially a dumbbell, just so you can control it properly. So start lighter than you typically think you might, and just start lighter. And then slowly as you progress and get more comfortable with that weight, you'll be able to go heavier pretty quickly. So don't worry about the actual weight. Just grab a lighter weight and let your muscles get used to the exercise. So I'm going to get a lighter weight here. And once you're on the bench, for a regular bench or not, basically I like to set the dumbbells on my knees, and then I'll lift with one and just fall back with the other. And from here, I'm simply just gonna press up, okay? We're not gonna make it complicated here. So go down. Really, you just have to be about 90 degrees with your arms and then go up. So just try to be nice and controlled, about a 3 seconds on the way down and up. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, pause for a second, and then up. So I'll do this for 12 to 15 reps. So that's why I'm talking about a lighter weight, because if you go a heavier weight, it's tough to control at this pace. So we'll go in, do the reps like this, and just push up. So you just hold it there and just slowly go down, controlling the weight, slight pause for about a second, and then press up. So we're just gonna keep it basic here and press up. So we're gonna do that for 12 to 15 reps. Set number 1 right here. I'm gonna do the first set here. I may not do 15 reps because I'm doing a lot of reps making this video, so we'll see what we get. I may do 12 nice and easy. So when you start, lift the knee and kind of lift the other and fall back. Then get set and just press. And then slowly down. And as you press up, you can exhale. So breathe in, press out. So you want to be nice and controlled here. Your arms are going to probably shake regardless of what weight you use. That's okay. Just go nice and easy. Good weight for 12 to 15 reps. And controlling the weight down, that'll definitely make you much stronger. It's great to work on the eccentric phase of the lift instead of just the pressing, because it creates where you actually control and you're much safer that way. So it's very important not just to do it fast. So we're going to start here with set number 2. So I'm going to go in and do the same thing. So I've got 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Like I said earlier, I may just do 12 because you're wearing me out making this film. I'm just kidding, but we'll see what we can get. So I'm going to go and just press up. Like I said earlier, just slowly come down. Press up because you want to control it. And you want to, when you go up, try to fully extend if you can. Don't come down here and get all the way up. And I'll knock out 12 reps here to save a little energy for the extra takes. And as you do this, just kind of brace with your shoulders, and you want to push up with your chest, not your, I mean, you're going to use your arms and such, but you want to fire the chest. So we finished the incline dumbbell press, and now we're going to do the single arm row, or what people call lawnmowers. It's easy to do, it's versatile because you can do it with a dumbbell, and there's definitely other versions, and it keeps you off a machine. We may do some of that later on in another workout, but today we're going to focus on this. So get yourself a dumbbell that's light. And what you want to do, now you will see some people get and do it this way and pull up. You can do it that way if you prefer. I prefer to just get one leg on each side, and I put my arm down like this, and I get a full stretch of the back, because when you pull up, depending of where the dumbbell is, you can work your back a little differently. So you can get more lats in certain ways of whether you pull it back here or versus up here. We're just going to go pretty much mostly up and down today. So you want to keep your core, when you're doing this, you want to keep your core tight, just kind of as flat back as you can. You don't want to be hunched over or anything like that. So just get comfortable and just kind of pull up straight back with your shoulder blade. And just look forward when you do it. So you want to knock out 12 to 15 reps here. So like I said, with other exercise, get a lighter weight, because 12 to 15 reps, no matter what you do, is tough. So same thing applies. Pull up here, squeeze for just a split second, and 1, 2, 3 on the way down. Do it again. So when you finish your 12 to 15 reps on your right side, you want to switch over to your left. So you just switch right there, up, slowly, up. Then you have a 1, 2, 3 trip down. Let's go back up. Feel the squeeze there in the shoulder, right, or in the back right there. And then slowly go down. And like I said, you're going to do your 12 to 15 reps here. So once you do that, you're done. We're just going to keep it basic there. And just with everything else, just keep practicing and you'll get better with the exercise over time. We're going to start the first set here. So I'm going to do the first set, 12 to 15 reps each side. So I'll work with you. Just keep going. And you know, we'll get better at this each week. So just practice your form as you do it. So up, nice and slow down, squeeze at the top of 1, 2, 3 second way down, up. So just repeat that for 12 to 15 reps. With your first few weeks, I definitely prefer 12 to 15 reps if possible, or really 15 reps. And as you get a little bit better, you can drop the reps a little bit. So you want to keep your core tight and just look ahead as you squeeze your back when you pull it up. So try not to pull up with your arms per se. Try to squeeze it with your back. Yes, you're going to use your arm, but you want to get a nice squeeze in the back. So I'm roughly done with the right side, so I'm going to go to the left side now. All right, so we're done with set number 1. Just have one more set, so you'll get your typical 60 to 90 second rest here. All right, so we're done with set number 1. Let's go ahead and knock out set number 2. So you're used to it a little bit, and let's just try to perfect that form and just work at it nice and easy. So you're done with the right side, switch to your left like we've been doing. Knock out your next 12 to 15. And that's it. So we're done with back here. And we'll move on next to shoulders now. So good job with that so far. Let's keep going. So for the shoulder press, I recommend to get a light weight. And from there, we're gonna pull the weight up. I recommend standing. If you can do it seated, that's fine. But what I would recommend, don't get a backrest unless you need it, because you can use your core to engage and it just kind of strengthens your core for other use as well. So get the weight up there. Like I said, start extremely light, because 12 to 15 reps of shoulder press is a lot and you'll tire it out at the end. So we're gonna go up and just slowly come down. So another 2 to 3 seconds on the way down. Pause at the bottom, but don't rest. I want you to keep engaged and go back up. So you can touch them up top or keep them a little separated, whichever you prefer. Some people like to go up there and ding the weights. So you'll just go down slow and then go up. Same thing, so you want to repeat this for 12 to 15 reps, just nice and easy. So like I said, get a light weight and just press up with your shoulders. You'll definitely feel it, because this is, you know, any type of shoulder press will definitely burn. And just lower the weights when you're done. So here's set number 1 of just the shoulder press. So I'm gonna do 12 to 15. So just raise up and slowly down for a 2 or 3 count. Pause and then back up. And just breathe on the way up, just like you do on a lot of exercises. Like we've done, we'll knock it out nice and easy. I'm gonna do 12 to 15 reps, probably 12, because you're, like I said before, you're wearing me out on all these takes. It's okay, it's good for me. So just nice and easy, up, slowly down for a 2 or 3 count, slight pause, up again. So you always want to control the weight. It's very important to not hurting yourself and, you know, staying healthy and just doing it right, and it also engages the muscle more as well. And then just slowly let the dumbbells down when you're done. So bicep curls, pretty straightforward. You can do it with the dumbbells as you see here. You can do it alternating, but I like to do them together. You can do alternating, but the key is here, you don't want to swing up. So you want to control your biceps nice and easy, up and down, nice and controlled. So you can use dumbbells for that, or you can use, which is down here as well, is the easy curl bar. So let me switch over to that real quick. So you have your easy curl bar. A lot of people like to use this, so just load up a weight on the side, get the grip where you're comfortable, and just curl up. So when you curl up, I want you to go nice and slow. So once you're up there, 2 to 3 second count on the way down, and then pull up again, just like the dumbbells. I don't want you swinging. You don't want to be cheating and doing this. We're doing 12 to 15 controlled, but as you see, I'm using my biceps to curl that up. Now, you may have a little natural swing, that's okay. Just try to keep it in control and do your reps there. So we're gonna do 12 to 15 of those reps as well. 2 sets, so let's get on it. All right, so now we're gonna start the first set of bicep curls. Like I said, I'm gonna do 12 to 15 reps, just like we're talking about. So I'm gonna do it with the easy curl bar, and I'll try to turn position so you can see different angles. So fully extended, and I curl up. Slow count down, and then rep number 2. Same way. So I'm curling up, so I'm not swinging, I'm curling up here. So even if I turn here, see if you can see a better angle. You see I'm not swinging, I'm just curling up with my arm. So just nice and easy. Now you want to squeeze the bicep when you're up at the top. So squeeze it, bring more blood to the muscle, and then slowly release it down. So you see it's always going to get a little harder at the end. That's why I always say with a light weight, 12 to 15 reps. And when you're done, just place the weight down on a bench or the floor, and that's it. So set number 1 complete. All right, so let's go ahead and start set number 2. Again, I'm gonna do 12 to 15 reps. Like I said, we're gonna keep this up, and if you get a few weeks in, you can start raising the rate or the weight, just adding the weight, and just progress each week, whether it's reps, weights, tempo of the actual reps, how many sets you do. You're always working to progress one way or the other. So if you're keeping up with me so far, you're doing pretty good. So definitely feel good about yourself, and we'll knock out this set and we'll be almost done. Let me turn so you can get another angle too. And now we're done with the 12 to 15 reps, and we'll move on to our triceps. So now we're going to do what a lot of people call them skull crushers. They're tricep extensions. Definitely grab a light weight here because you want to be careful. You don't want to hit your head, but we're going to lie down on this bench and basically do tricep extensions. So you're going to be working your triceps here. So get a light weight, like I said, very light. We're going to do 12 to 15 reps. Now we're going to do both of them at the same time. So let me demonstrate. So I'm going to pick up my dumbbells, and you go down similar to what we did for the incline press. You can lift the dumbbell if you need to. And as you go down, get your arms, I like to get a slight lean to my elbows, and then just lower the weight to the side of your head. If you're hitting the bench, you can slide a little back if you need to, but I just go down and then up. So try not to hit the bench. So 1, 2, 3 pause, up. So we want 12 to 15 reps here, and you'll work pretty good regardless of the weight you use. So when you get at the top, squeeze those triceps and lower it back down. When you're doing it now, you don't want to swing. You don't want to swing like this. You want to, that's why I like a slight bend to the elbow, and I just lower down nice and slow, and then I press up with the triceps. So we're going to do that 12 to 15 reps, and when you get here, if it's tough to get, you can put the weight on your knees and just kind of roll back up. So that's a tip that I like to use for just getting up on the bench. So that's it. So let's knock out this last exercise, 2 sets, 12 to 15 reps. Let's do it. All right, so now we're gonna hit our first set, 12 to 15 reps. So just roll back on your bench. And as you do that, like I said, slight bend with the arms and just go down at the elbows, press up. So nice, so another 2 to 3 count on the way down, press up. So we're gonna do 12 to 15 reps here. And try not to rest the dumbbells on the bench if you can. If it does touch it, that's okay. Just keep going, just try to, you can kind of twist the dumbbells towards you a little bit, but be careful, slow on the descent, because you obviously do not want to hit your head here. And I'll just do one more rep to finish this set. So once you do that, roll up. And we're on to set number 2 now. So rest your 60 to 90 seconds and last set for this workout, and we'll get out of here. All right, so we're back here. I'm gonna knock out the last set. So last set of 12 to 15 reps here. And let's go ahead and get done with this workout. So here we go. Now, just because it's your last set, don't let your form slip. You want to always work on perfecting your form. It's critical. Staying safe and for just making gains beyond you would believe. All right, so that's it. So that was 12 to 15 reps for me. Hope you enjoyed that workout. Good job. I hope this workout helps you get going again. Like I said earlier, there's 1 to 2 more videos I'm gonna add to this series of workouts. So if you enjoyed this video and my content, please help this channel with subscribing to it and liking the videos. Turn on notifications to see my videos faster. Keep up the good work with these workouts. I hope you enjoy it and reference these workouts from time to time. I'll see you next week.